held Monday, but state Democratic officials have not yet declared a winner. And with results still trickling in, both leading candidates are literally neck and neck. Naomi Ruchim is with me with the very latest. So what is the latest count, and how are these candidates responding to it?
Yeah, Laura, we still don't have the very final numbers yet. We're waiting on a few more precincts to report, but those two leading the pack remain the same: former Mayor Pete Buttigieg and Senator Bernie Sanders. According to Iowa's Democratic Party, that last batch of results is still coming in on a rolling basis, but candidates are trying to move forward, especially those who didn't do as well as they'd hoped. With 97% of precincts now reporting in Iowa, former South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg is barely holding on to his narrow lead against Senator Bernie Sanders. Buttigieg has 26.2%. Sanders is at 26.1%, followed by Senator Elizabeth Warren, former Vice President Joe Biden, and Senator Amy Klobuchar. And as candidates turn the focus to New Hampshire, Buttigieg is still basking in what he considers a victory. In a preview clip from tonight's episode of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, the comedian joked with the former mayor about his victory lap before the final tally has even been released.
So we'd seen enough to know that even as the final math, which even now we're waiting for, was being done, that there was no way to see it as anything but an extraordinary victory for this campaign.
After a coding error in a new app caused a delay in results, candidates, voters, and politicians on both sides have been critical of the process. But for a national frontrunner like Joe Biden, who came in fourth, the outcome is disappointing.
We took a gut punch in Iowa. The whole process took a gut punch. But look, this isn't the first time in my life I've been knocked down.
Biden and his fellow candidates will take the debate stage tomorrow in New Hampshire, followed by that state's primary on Tuesday.
So, Naomi, with Buttigieg and Sanders neck and neck, can you remind us how different they are as candidates?
Yeah, they're quite different candidates. We can start with age, first of all. Senator Sanders, 78 years old. That is about 40 years older than Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
40 years,
right.
Wow.
So a big difference there, first of all. And secondly, their ideologies are different. So Senator Sanders is known as this strong progressive, and Pete Buttigieg is known more as a moderate. What this means is that the Democratic Party and the voters definitely do not have a united philosophy at this point or a united candidate.
It shows how split they were in Iowa. There's another debate tomorrow in New Hampshire. What can we expect there?
Yeah, this could be a big one. New Hampshire voters are notorious for being holdouts or late deciders. That means that this debate on Friday night could be a big deal because that could swing some people in one direction or another. And these candidates will be looking to make a point, make some news, and potentially win some voters along the way. By the way, the two leading the polls in New Hampshire right now are Sanders and Buttigieg.
All right, let's see if one of them can get out of the pack with that debate. Thank you so much, Naomi.
Thank you.
And heavy snow and dangerous conditions paralyzed parts of Oklahoma, Missouri, and Texas yesterday and caused widespread damage across the Gulf states. And more than 30 million people are bracing for severe weather